ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Bandai Namco SH Figuarts action figure review on the Spider-Man No Way Home Tamashii Nations Final Swingsuit Spider-Man. And I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for this one because I love the final swingsuit. I think a lot of people really do. And having a shinier version like this right over here from SH Figuarts, well, I had to pick this up. But will it be my favorite version? I don't know. That Marvel Legends version was my favorite Marvel Legend of the year in 2023. Anyway, nice looking packaging. I do like how you can see a product shot on the side. And you get 3 more on the back right over there. And then not much more on this side. Well, you do get another Spider-Man logo. Window creeps up to the top a little bit. It says SH Figuarts Spider-Man new red and blue suit, I guess is the actual official name of this. And then not much more on the bottom except for a swan diving Spider-Man. All right, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And if you're trying to get your SH Figuarts, you can do so.
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's Spider-Man in all his blue shiny glory. And I really like this figure, man. I really love posing it around. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more articulation out of this SH Figuarts Spider-Man compared to most others that I've had in the past. I don't know, but there are some limitations and I do have some gripes, so we're gonna get into all that stuff. But first, let's get a closer look at those accessories. So aside from the fisted hands and the directions right over here, this is everything that comes with the figure, which is sufficient, not a whole ton, but it's sufficient. You can see we get web grabbing hands, we have these wide open hands, we have wall crawling hands, whipping hands, and then we have a web line right over here, and then a thwipping web and a short thwipping web, picking tool, and back port. And it does not come with a stand. It would be nice if these came with stands. But anyway, I do like what they've done with these wall crawling hands over here. I feel like these are really new, or that we usually don't get wall crawling hands. Swapping them out is tricky. I feel like it's gonna break any moment. You know, like these pegs sticking out of here are pretty flimsy, and I feel like the plastic's pretty tough over here, so I did have to heat them up a whole bunch. And see, as I try to port it on, the hinge is going to swing on me, so it's kind of tricky to do that. And there we go. Didn't break it, got it ported on there, so it'll be fine. It's just a little tricky to do. And then you can see this nice translucent plastic over here for these web lines. I did break one of them right here, which actually makes it a little bit easier porting it on. But yeah, you can see where that ring split right over there. And then you just weave this through one of the web holding hands. And then you can see we have this nice looking head sculpt over here with the squintier eyes. Paint applications look pristine as hell. I really like how the figure came out, man. It's a very clean looking figure. I think I do like the slightly wider open eyes right there on this head sculpt. I don't know, just looks a little cooler to me. I really do like both of them. Which do you prefer? I don't know. It's so tough. They both look really good. And I gotta say, I like how the head fits on this body. It doesn't make him look super young or anything. Usually with SH Figuarts, I feel like we tend to get kind of a bigger head and really skinny neck, but I like the proportions over here. It looks good. Again, the cobweb pattern is very clean, not just on the heads, but throughout. Paint applications on the whole figure just look amazing. And then I love the shiny blue, and the logo looks really good on the back over here. I have not ported this off yet. I'm not going to. I'm going to leave that there, but you get your standard system right over here where you could take that off and plug this in and then port a stand through there. I'm just going to leave that as it is. And then you can see right here the cobweb pattern looks really good on the arms. I guess they're a little on the skinny side. And there is this weird gappage over here. Now, you're not really seeing it right now as he's relaxed, but as soon as you pose him around, it's like I feel like the inside of this butterfly joint should kind of shift outward or something, or more than that. It looks a little empty over there when I get him posed around, and I don't like that aesthetic of the figure. But getting back to the parts I do like, you can see we get some nice shiny blue over here. And then the crotch area, oh god. Now, I do like the articulation on the figure. We'll get into that in a moment. But yeah, as always, the SH Figuarts, especially on the Spider-Man figures, is just way too broken up in there. But man, this super shiny blue just looks great. I mean, you could imagine this being a homemade suit by Spider-Man, right? You could easily grab some kind of sportswear to make this happen. I mean, the cobweb part, that would be really difficult to make on your own though, right? I don't know. I'm just trying to imagine it. But anyway, you could see some pins sticking out over there. No peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So I do like the articulation on this figure with the head and neck joints. You can get Spidey looking all the way up and look down that far. Great head pivoting with the neck and head joint right there. Turn side to side at either. Yep, and there goes the head. Well, you can see how that comes off. And then the butterfly joints right here work out pretty well. They just don't move back very much, but they do move forward quite a bit, and they shift up and down a little right over there. Again, I wish they could scooch outward some, but you can move the shoulder joint outward that far, and even higher than that. Pretty sweet, and it moves all the way in, rotates a full 360 at the shoulder, bicep swivel, and you have your pinless import double jointed elbows right there, which does look weird with the red sticking out on you right there. I wanted to mention that earlier and I'd forgotten, but yeah, I wish they were able to kind of make this joint half and half, if they're able to do that. I know Gundam's able to do that with their cold molding. They're able to split the colors right there within the mold. Anyway, you could rotate the wrist. It'll hinge up and down or horizontally, depending on how you have that configured. You have a diaphragm cut right here, diaphragm pivoting a little bit, crunches forward, moves back some. You have good waist articulation right here. Well, it doesn't move side to side so much. It pivots a bit. It crunches forward. That's the first time I've actually removed the waist right there by accident. Damn it. But see if yep, just ports right back on. So with both of those joints, you can get them crunching forward that much, and you can see how they've added the blue right over there. And, well, that's actually the hips. Moving backwards, not so much. And then the hips, I like the leg articulation over here as far as how, much of a kick you can get right there. I just don't like that you could see this whole bar going across right there at the crotch. That just really takes away any kind of realism that you'd get from the figure. So again, complaining about the SH Figuarts crotch parts. Moves back very far. Yeah, he could do the splits pretty much. And then, yeah, upper thigh cut right there. And then you have the double jointed knees, which I wish could bend in more so. I like how Amazing Yamaguchi contours the thigh and the calf so that they could kind of collapse together. You're not really getting that over here. Looks a little bit weird right here with the knee and the musculature. I don't know. There's something about it that is throwing me off. And then you get rotation at the ankle, and you can bend down, move up. Beautiful ankle pivot and toe articulation. Now, to measure out this Spider-Man figure, you can see that he is standing at about 6 inches tall. And for an SH Figuarts Tom Holland Spider-Man comparison, you can see we have the homemade suit, and we have the new homemade suit, and we have the integrated suit second version over here, which I do like the build of this one. I like the shoulders and everything, but I do like this one the most, well, out of these three anyway. It looks good. I like how the proportions came out. And then here's our final swing, or red and blue suit Spider-Man, next to our Tobey Maguire SH Figuarts Spider-Man, and here's our SH Figuarts Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Ooh, look at that skinny neck. And then for your final swingsuit Spider-Man comparison, you can see the SH Figuarts next to the Marvel Legends version, and I definitely prefer the aesthetics on this figure. Actually, overall, this is the better figure between the two, in my opinion. I like how the cobweb lines are actually, well, they're sculpted here too, but they're not as thick, you know what I mean? It just looks better. It's more aesthetically pleasing with the brighter, shinier blue. This is pretty much a little bit more accurate to what I remember from that final swing scene. I still love this figure, don't get me wrong, and he has butterfly joints that actually bend back where this one doesn't, so it's not like this is bad all of a sudden now that I've gotten this one. It's just, this just looks better to me. Out of these two, which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section below. And then here's our red and blue suit Spider-Man. Next to your average 6-inch scale figure, we have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey brother, hey brother. Wow, so was that really your final swing? Or are we gonna get more, huh? I wanna know. Aw, jeez. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to show some love to the channel by hitting that like button. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And a big thanks to all of you for watching and sharing this content. I certainly do appreciate it. And this figure is a lot of fun. It is expensive though, man, but it is very, very cool. I'm just kind of curious to know where all the extra money to the import figures goes. You know what I mean? Because I did see, what was it, the SH Figuarts trunks at my local Target, and that was like $35, and like these are like around $100, and it's just I'm just kind of curious where that difference in price is going. You know what I mean? I don't know. You ever wonder about that? But going back to the figure itself, I think it's very cool. My complaints are fairly minimal because the things that I don't like about the figure the most are things that I was expecting to not like about it. Like, for instance, that whole crotch section and the way that came out. However, I will say I did like the articulation. I did have fun posing it around, and I had a great time with the figure. It looks fantastic. It's definitely not perfect. I have my gripes with it, like the knee joints, that little bit of gappage right there in the shoulders. Yeah, there's things for me to complain about. However, I really do like this figure a lot. And at the price point of around $100, I'm going to give this SH Figuarts Red and Blue Spider-Man suit a Sud rating of... And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me over on social media, you can do so on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.